Vivi, it's fine. I
Sherman.
know you don't love me, but I still love you. I will always love you.
Oh my goodness, you made her cry. How dare you?
I mean, I'm the DM. It's my job.
Heartless. Just heartless.
I'll hold it in for the campaign, but just know that I'm crying.
What was that? I don't think I caught that last bit.
I'll hold it in for the campaign, but just know I'm sobbing over here.
Thank you for being professional and keeping a lid on it.
I'll try my best.
I'm gonna actually do this one.
Did that come off as like cold and heartless enough? I can try again.
I think I need you to do it again from my heart.
All right. Good. I'm glad that you're able to keep a fucking lid on it. I hope you can stay fucking professional while we're going through this game. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Here's the question, though. When have I ever been professional?
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's right. None of this is professional. Oh, no. My game is a lie. Everything I built up for.
This is if the DM had a sound right now. This is what it would be. Not that. That's an ad. That is not what I want. I have a specific sound. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
And this.
I think the fact that it came through in such terrible quality just made it even better.
It's the groundhog screaming meme.
Well, that being said, I don't think there's really any need for any recap since you're all just delving through this dungeon in hopes to not find a dragon. Winky face.
I mean, Pearl just died. That's all I care about.
Technically, she didn't die. She was knocked unconscious. And was, like, on death's door. Sorry, Mike.
What's happening? Oh, that's you.
Yeah, accidentally hit my mic. But, for now, I think... Did everyone do a short rest while you were sitting in here? Trying to see if you can... Oh, no, yeah, because, like, the last thing that happened was the, was Pearl getting, like, one shot by,
yeah, but I think that was after our short rest, so we did do a short rest. And then they were getting ready to hit the beetle. And now it's just, the light is gone, so it is pitch dark unless somebody else has another way to light up.
You made a bonfire.
Oh.
Did you?
Yes. No, I wanted to cast the cantrip, create bonfire, but I don't know if it produces light. It doesn't say anything about light. But it is a bonfire on the ground.
Let me look it up real quick. Wait, create bonfire. That's not one of the new...
Yeah.
That's not one of the updated spells. How dare. You're using antiquated spells. But it's fine. Until the spell ends, magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. It is a concentration for up to a minute. So even if you had like casted or like made a bonfire and then you're knocked out, that would have gone. But you can.
I guess my question.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. I would say with create bonfire, even though it doesn't specifically say it produces light. It can ignite flammable objects. Therefore, I'm going to say if you do cast create bonfire onto a 5-foot square, it will provide enough light for the rest of this room for up to the minute, or unless you tell me that you keep casting it every minute to keep the bonfire going.
I'll keep casting it then, and I'll put the bonfire. I'll put it right here so that way they are forced to go. If we want to lure some other guys, like we did last time, I can put it right here so that way they have to go through the bonfire and through the trap. So they have to go through those two things if we want to do that. Because there's two, she would have said like there's 4 total creatures, so there's 2 other giant stone beetles in the room. Because she saw that through Lumos's eyes. Which, can we put a marker down for Lumos? Because he would still be up. Even if she got knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have a token for Lumos just yet, but
We could just put a colored dot.
boop. There we go. And she's small or tiny? I'm trying to remember.
Lumos is a big moth. It's
Right.
an owl-sized moth.
Right. So I think that's small.
So
Because people are
Let me see.
medium.
owl, tiny beast.
A tiny beast. Okay.
It's a tiny beast, but the size of a owl, so it's not it's not a tiny thing.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
no, yeah. I think in terms of like the D&D sizes, you got people that are medium. You have like an average sized dog is like a small, and then like an owl can also be tiny.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. She would say to the guys like, okay, I can put a bonfire down here. We can lure the giant beetles again. Hopefully they would come through the traps, and that way they get hits from these 2 things. And you guys, that way we line fire again. But I'm gonna stay back here.
All right. As
Yeah, you stay within touching range of me.
touch. Let's
Touch me, baby.
You no touching.
Let's put a dot right here.
I mean, I got this.
You
Oh,
got
shit.
this. What'd
I
you
don't know
do?
how to erase that. I don't know how to erase it. I was trying to make a circle.
Select it with the select tool if you can. It's not quite it.
Okay.
And then I think if you hit backspace.
Oh, undo.
No, not undo.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I
Okay.
there we go. That's for this fire.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. She'll be doing that.
All right. You got your bonfire there. It's generating a bit of heat, plenty of light for you, Milton.
Awesome.
And I will say that this
This is
sudden
gonna be.
burst of fire will attract this sudden like bright light source close to this door here will attract the other buggies.
Can
why?
I want to move Lumos out of harm's way.
Okay. Oh,
Can I?
I
want-
can see if I can give you. That'd be fine. Okay, you should be able to move the little token now.
Okay. He's gonna go all the way back here.
Flip, 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 flip.
Yep.
All right. So as you cast this spell, kind of concentrating on it. Oh, I need to bring up.
Initiative.
I actually, I was going to say, the heckin' stats. There we go. Yeah, it'll be fine. So yeah, they're curious, so they're gonna start walking over here.
Ow.
I'd say unless something hostile actively happens. Okay, this is all getting cut. If there is a strange gap, don't worry about it. Okay, so next time you say off the record, just don't do it while you're being recorded. That's not off the record.
Unless it was on purpose.
I would not be
You're
surprised.
gonna forget to cut this.
Nope.
Why do you don't want to talk about?
Anyways, the bugs are getting a little closer. They're kind of curious. Does anyone want to? What was the plan? Just kind of wait for the bugs to get closer.
Shoot. Yeah, start shooting at the bugs as soon as when they start getting close to the glyph. So hopefully they go through it.
Okay. Well, this big bug is just gonna stand up to the fire, just kind of curious.
Shoot.
And you use this moment to shoot?
I'm gonna, I'll be the first one to shoot it if it's no one else do it. So she's gonna take she's gonna do a Starry Wisp is not a concentration, so she's gonna do Starry Wisp to shoot at it.
Okay. If once you start that, if we want to go ahead, nope, too late. Nope.
I wanted to do Ice Knife instead.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But as everyone goes ahead, be ever so kind to roll initiative for yourself again.
Roll initiative.
I'll say you are getting the ambush on the 2 stone beetles, so the stone beetles will be rolling their initiative at disadvantage. Since I think that was how the ambush was supposed to go.
You put me in the turn order, Vivi. It didn't do it for me.
You would need to click on your token first. Yeah.
I forgot.
Well, how do we always do this?
I don't know.
Because
Like, every time. I love it. We're always next
I need
to
to
each other.
re-roll. I didn't realize I had
Turn
advantage
initiative.
selected.
Mine won't even let me roll.
just a second.
Like, I'm at the part where it says, like, roll, like, under, like, I haven't...
Ma-
Okay, maybe mathematics then?
Make sure
wait,
you're
are
rolling on
you-
your 20, 25.
I was, but it was weird because it was like, when it was asking me, do you want to roll with, advantage or not? And I tried to say, no. And it was refusing to let me roll.
Well, you're there now.
And then now, I rolled a 4, which I don't even think it shows me on the turn order.
You're at the very
Oh,
bottom.
it does.
That being said, I think
Yeah, Spice and Pearl rolled the same initiative. I have a +2 to dexterity.
And I'm pretty sure I have a +1.
well, right, but did you roll with advantage?
Who?
At Spice.
Oh. That's odd. I don't have it set for advantage.
Oh, I see. You have a 6 and a 17.
Yeah, put it at 6.
Yeah, we'll need to go with the first roll.
Yep.
It's Pearl. Oh yeah, you got a 17, Victor. Oh, you got a 20. Yeah, you got 21, Victor.
Mhm.
So it says disadvantage? What is that red triangle?
the red triangle is disadvantage. Marcus,
Oh,
you got
okay.
an 8 from earlier. Spice 6. Yeah, and the two beetles, because you were ambushing them, they had disadvantage on their initiative. Okay, so everyone should be good. Let's go ahead and put you back in descending order. I will let you, since you did start it off first, I'll let you go ahead and do your attack first, and then we'll start the proper battle with Victor.
Okay. She's going to do Ice Knife at the back bug.
Alright. Through the flames of the
Through the flames
bonfire.
of old. Yes.
Can we have those flames for a minute?
Yeah.
As long as she keeps
As
concentration.
long as
on
I
it.
keep concentration. Alright. Ice Knife.
Do it.
Yes, first level spell. Did it do anything?
A 22?
22.
Does not.
Mm,
Mm,
bullshit. It hit last time. Ow!
Alright, go ahead. Roll
Yes.
damage.
Damage. So,
So it is
6 piercing.
6 reduced to 3, since they are resistant to
then-
piercing damage.
And then I think I have cold. Yeah, I have cold damage. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
No.
Yes.
Fine. Dex save. Oh. They still have disadvantage. That is a 17.
Okay, yeah, that passes. So I think you only take half damage.
Alright, go ahead,
Let
roll
me-
damage. They are fortunately not also resistant to cold.
Oh. Hit or miss, the target then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Or take 2d6 cold damage. It doesn't say anything about, like, what happens on a failure. So, does that mean it just doesn't get cold damage since it succeeded? Or is it half?
Let me go ahead and look it up real quick. Target. Okay, on a hit or miss the shard, then explodes. Must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 damage. It succeeded, so it does not take the cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah, as you get prepared, you wait for the farther one, the second one, to get a little closer. You throw your ice knife out, and it hits, but ricochets off the stone beetle's hard carapace. And as it ricochets off, it's about to explode, and the stone beetle almost retreats in its own shell, and the cold magical blast just kind of goes over it without any issue.
Okay. That's it for her then.
All right, Victor.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here and hit it with my halberd. I believe that's 10 feet. Yep.
I'm gonna poke you from way over here.
Yes, long pokey stick.
Do it.
25.
25 does hit. Go ahead, roll
Alright.
damage.
I would also like to use menacing attack on it. So I need it to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. All right, let's do a whiz save. Fortunately for you, a little peek behind the curtains. It's a. Oh no, that's its intelligence. Never mind. Its wisdom is 11. I was gonna be like, oh, that's really good because only got a 2, but no, that's its intelligence, and that's wisdom.
Yeah.
That's a 19. That's just
It
straight luck.
saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, it still takes the damage and the extra d8.
Hey, can't argue against extra damage.
Alright, so I'm gonna double roll the damage. So 8 on that. And a D8. 8 plus 4.
Nice. It's almost like having advantage on your like damage.
Yeah,
It's actually thinking about it, it almost feels a little broken. But you know what? I'm here for it.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Or maybe not broken, just strong. Yeah, at 8.
Mm.
So it takes 12 damage since it is not resistant to that. Looks hurt. Not bloodied, but it's hurt. All right.
And that will be the... Yeah. Or actually, no, I still have movement.
Yeah,
I'll move back. And that'll be it for me.
All right. Pearl.
I'm going to do Starry Wisp on it. I'm going to do it on the closest one.
All right.
Yes, Fern. I hear. Okay. 8.
Unfortunately,
But
Oh.
I have inspiration.
You do. You do
I'm gonna
have.
use that.
Oh wait. Do you need to declare heroic inspiration before you roll?
I don't know.
I don't
If
think
I
so,
do?
because I thought you could do it after you failed.
I know inspiration and heroic inspiration. Oh, yes. Heroic inspiration. If you, a player character, have heroic inspiration, you can expend it to reroll any die immediately after rolling it, and you must use the new roll. If you gain heroic inspiration but already have it, it's lost unless you give it to a player character who lacks it.
So can I re-roll?
Yes.
Okay.
So does that mean Chris, when he gets it every night, could give it to us if he hasn't used it?
Yeah, we could just have Milton sleep like 5 days in a row and give us all.
Yes. Theoretically, yes.
Okay, Milton, you're gonna sleep 8 hours. Just constantly sleep.
Yeah. I got a 9.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Just one up.
Yeah. Just not quite. But it was a valiant attempt.
Yeah. That's it for me.
Daisy? Alright.
Yeah.
Jim!
Yes.
Jim. Do it. Do your roguish cowboy stuff. Jump into the fire.
Hmm.
Make the stone beetle fear you.
I suppose I'll shoot it with my revolver. It's steady aim activated, so then I would get advantage.
Very nice.
Nice.
23
Okay.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage, including your sneak attack, since you had advantage on the attack.
Excellent. Okay, that is activated.
Ooh.
Did that include the sneak attack?
It
Yes.
did.
Great.
4, 8,
Just blow the shit out.
yeah. Yeah, as you as Victor kind of takes a few steps back after doing a little slashy slash after Pearl throws out a starry wisp that unfortunately goes a little wide. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, you are within range. You pull out revolver, your lucky revolver, aim, like you're looking down the sight even though you're blindfolded. You fire, and you hit, and it goes straight through as the
Gun do 4d6 damage.
What was that?
I was gonna say, how does this gun do 4d6 damage?
Sneak attack.
Special gun. Yeah.
Oh, the speak attack is 2d6. Okay.
It's
I
my
was like, I
lucky
saw it, I was
revolver.
like,
And that giant stone beetle slumps over dead.
Hey.
We did.
He's dead. Alright, that was your bonus action and your action, and because you did steady aim, you cannot move. So I believe that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright. It would have been that stone beetle's turn, but he's dead, so I'm going to take him off initiative. Spice! From all the way in the back.
I'm just gonna do what I do best.
Is it Eldritch Blast? Or Cry? No, it's an Eldritch Blast. 24 hits. Go ahead, roll.
Roll damage. The secret is it was both. I'm also crying.
emotional damage.
Precisely.
6 damage.
Not bad.
Isn't that what most warlocks do? Is emotional damage?
I thought that was bards with their vicious mockery. All right. Is that your turn there?
Yep, I'm gonna stay where I can keep my hands on Pearl.
Ooh woo. All right, Milton.
Oh, I get to attack?
Yeah.
Alright, I will... Wait, is this the bug, or is this a bug?
So this is a dead bug. This is the
That
bonfire,
one's not. Okay.
and this one up here is not dead.
Okay, so I will shoot at that one then, because that's all I keep doing. Because I don't have any bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can get it around that corner. Go for it. Hey, if you get a nat 20, maybe.
No.
Yeah, it's with the flames flickering and trying to get the stone beetle from like right around the corner of this wall. It kind of throws your aim off just enough. So as you fire, you miss.
It happens.
It does. That being said, oh, is that your turn? Do you move? You want to do anything else?
No. No, I'm not gonna move. And I can't do another attack, so...
Understood. It is now the giant stone beetle's turn. It is gonna check the sheet. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. That's spicy. Alright, I got distracted from looking at the stone beetle's sheet. I learned nothing.
Are you sure it wasn't the
looking at your
magic
play
of Clues?
history?
I will take away your heroic inspirations, and I will prevent you from gaining more, even if it's within your class's mechanics. The giant stone beetle is going to burrow underground.
I don't like that.
Teehee.
Spice, as a reaction, puts her hand on Pearl.
Mhm.
All right, Victor, it's your turn.
Well. What do I do?
perception check.
You can try a perception check. You can hold your action until something pops up.
Would that perception check take my action?
If you okay, I want to feel like there was something in the rules, but I'll check that later. For now, I'll say, I'll let you choose between either an action or your bonus action. If you use your bonus action, it'll be a little higher DC. But if you use your action, it's like you're like getting closer to the ground. You're like feeling it. You're like really giving it your focus.
Okay. I will use my action to try to see where maybe this thing is going to be popping up at.
All right. Go ahead.
An 8.
Let me check this thing's. Yeah. Tell me how do you try to keep an eye out or ear out or feelers like?
Kind of looking at the dirt to see if it's like, shifting a little bit, kind of like when like a mole digs under something, you can see the dirt kind of poke up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
any stones that get knocked loose.
I'll say as you're kind of trying your best to keep an eye on the ground, trying to see if there's like any movement. Unfortunately, the flickering of the light of the bonfire, it's casting shadows in a way that it's like, is the ground moving or is it just the shadows? Unfortunately, you're unable. With an 8, you're unable to ascertain where the beetle might be.
All right. I'll just stay where I am then.
All right. Pearl.
You said it's an action to do a check. Whoa. Oh shit.
Either an action or a bonus action. If you use your action, it's like you're really like giving the ground your focus. Or if you use the bonus action, it's like you're doing a more of a quicker look, but you have your, you would have time to do something else for your action.
If I do perception for action, I still have my concentration on the bonfire, right?
Right.
Okay. I'll use an action to see if I could hear where it's at.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. 26.
Oh. All right. So yeah, as like kind of like taking the kind of following Victor's lead, like trying to look on the ground to see anything. You, as in tune with nature as you are, being a druid, even though the shadows are kind of playing off the ground and the different rocks and dirt that's in here, you do see a very gentle like heaving of the earth right here, like going in this direction.
Okay. Going in that direction.
Yes.
Okay. I'll shout out the direction it's going at. Getting close to Milton's side. And I'll just keep tracking it until my next turn or until it pops up.
Understood. Kind of pointed out to where it may be. Jim, how do you react to this information? Jim's dead. Wait, I think I heard something.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hi. Hello.
I think probably readying an attack.
That can be done. You take out either your any one of your weapons. and just yeah. If you're readying it, the trigger would be like if the bug pops back up, and if it does, your reaction would be to make a single attack. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. That sounds good. Spice.
I'd ready the.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd ready the grape gun, just so you're aware.
Gotcha. You like holster your revolver. You take out your little slide action grape gun. Get prepped. Get ready. Gonna give him the old blast. Blast him. All right, Spice.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast for when it comes out.
All right. You ready an Eldritch Blast with a trigger of it just fucking appearing.
Yep.
Understood. Milton.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Okay. Oh, it
How would you like to react to this?
I would like to hold my action till it appears.
All right. And the action you were holding, I'm assuming, is an attack?
Yes.
Understood. So yeah, between Victor and Pearl, like just trying to keep an eye out, you're able to point out as like, oh, there it is. It's boring underground. It's gonna be right over there. So the rest of you get your stuff ready for when it does pop out. Oh, change layer back to tokens. So you see it pop out, and it's going to attack Milton. However, 3 of you are already like primed and loaded and cocked and ready to attack. Let's go down the list first. Jim, you were the first one on the list. Go ahead and make your attack. Now, this is your reaction to do this attack action, so you're unable to add, your bonus action steady aim or anything. This is just going to be a straight attack.
So, like, no sneak attack.
I don't. Well, no, you had your turn. Do you? You get your sneak attack only like once per turn, right?
I suppose. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll. Ooh. Well, unfortunately, the 7 doesn't hit.
Spooks me. Misfires.
Like, as it pops out of the ground, there's a bit of dust, and unfortunately, fire wide. Spice.
Deb.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I'm on the wrong character sheet because I'm blind.
Oh no. $25 hits. Go ahead, roll blast damage. 7, not bad. It is now bloodied. And last, but certainly not least, Milton. This thing.
I'm pretty
I
sure
hope
he's
I
lead.
hit it.
Well, we're gonna hope you hit it. It is right there in front of you.
Oh.
And as you blast, unfortunately.
Oh, I get my reaction hit because it entered my range too.
Oh, that's true. Alright, yeah, go ahead, do your pole arm shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah! 14.
Let me double check. Meets it, beats it. You hit.
Damage. 5 damage.
5 damage. It's looking pretty hurt, but it's not dead yet. Well, it was a sound strategy, but wasn't quite enough to kill it before it did anything. But hey, if you're lucky, maybe it miss. And ultimately, like, you're a doctor, Milton. You can patch yourself up. As long as it doesn't get a crit on you. Ooh, I think it just straight up misses. All right.
The doctor lives another day.
Indeed. All right, Victor.
I'm going to hit him again.
Do it.
It's the thing I do.
Yeah.
12?
12 does not hit.
Ah. Alright, I'll use my bonus action for Polar Master Strike. Okay,
Ooh.
that didn't.
As you, like, strike down, it, like, ricochets off of the stone beetle's shell. And it's like, well, alright, you know, we know bludgeoning's pretty good, so you start to flip your pole arm around, but it almost swings and it almost hits Milton as you're, like, getting it ready.
Oh, Jesus.
So in the attempt to, like, oops, oh shit, like, pull back to not hit Milton, you swing with the pommel, but unfortunately, just not enough.
Bad. Okay.
Oh,
I don't like the sounds of that.
I forgot. It ended its turn next to the sigil.
Yes.
Why didn't any of you remind me? Disappointed.
Because I'm blind.
That's my excuse.
Okay.
All right.
D6.
It's probably... Yeah, go ahead and roll a d6 for me. It's going to need to make a dex save. It makes the save. The
3.
damage. Got a 3. Ooh. So it takes half of this damage and does not become deafened, but as the glyph on the ground flashes, there's a sudden cacophonous, like, thunderous boom. Oh. That was not very much damage. And since it succeeded, it only takes half, so that's 3. It is really hurt, but it's still up.
Hmm.
Alright. But hey, every little bit helps. That was Victor. Pearl.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Do it. Do it.
14.
14 hits. Just barely hits.
6 fire damage.
And it's dead.
Whoop whoop.
Wait.
Was there any other bugs in the room that Lumos saw?
Not that Lumos saw.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna check out this room for traps. She's gonna call Lumos on Pearl's shoulder. And she's gonna drop the bonfire.
Alright. It goes pitch black in here again.
I'm going to check. I'm gonna first walk over. And Lumos also is gonna be on her horns until further commands.
Uh-huh. Go
So
ahead.
And
what
she
you're saying
just-
is now nobody can see.
Well, hold on. Because I'm going to I'm going to put a create bonfire. I'm going to put it here.
Right over there. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and... Boop. There we go.
And it lights up the room.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like bright light
She's-
within quite a bit, and then the rest of it's dim light. But yeah, it's definitely plenty enough to see.
Okay. She's... Okay, is there a way, because I know, well, it's as long as we don't end our turn 5 feet from this glyph, we're okay, right?
Yes, and I'll say while you're out of combat, you can just simply say that, I run past it. I don't stick around for too long. Like,
Okay.
don't stick around for more than 6 seconds, technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna run past it. She's gonna let everybody know to wait in this room while she's going to check for traps in this room.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception or an investigation.
Jesus. What does a 7 give me?
A 7, along with the light, you look around, you see there's still like old pieces of masonry. Some of it's, a lot of it's still standing up, but some of it has like just simply broken down over time. You see that the floor in here looks mostly like flat, like very fine dirt, aside from a few different places where there were flagstones like put into the ground. But you don't see anything detrimental to your health in here.
Okay. She's gonna take the axe, because she would have gotten the axe to tap floors again. So she's gonna take the axe and she's gonna start tapping. She taps this floor in front of her.
Seems safe.
She'll tap this floor in front of her.
Seems safe.
She's gonna start letting everybody know to start coming in behind her. She's gonna tap this floor in front of her.
Spice is right behind Pearl.
Yes, Fern.
It seems safe.
Okay. Where's the door? Is it the door right here?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
say, since you're getting a little closer, I'll go ahead. Reveal.
Lumos is... Yeah. Lumos is gonna go ahead and scout in front of her. So he's gonna go off and he's gonna scout the next room while she's tapping this floor.
Alright, the floor seems safe. Give me just a moment. I'm going to shut my door. I think
Okay.
my housemates have returned. Well, never mind. Disco comes right back into my room.
Mm.
Housemates are home and they're in the kitchen, and Disco is like, give me tension. Okay, you tapped that, so it's fine.
Yes.
You send Lumos in here?
Yes, I'm going to send Lumos in the next room to get a look out of the land.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll perception for me for Lumos. As
I'm going to see if we have any bonuses. What do I add? Oh, perception is +3 for him. Okay. Can I just click on it?
Can you?
Really?
7. As Lumos enters this cavern, it seems to be that this used to be had a bit of a gemstone or vein in here, and Lumos might be a little distracted at the glimmering
Yeah.
stones.
You distracted? Okay.
But
She's gonna tap this one.
seems safe.
But Loomis does not pick up on anything, I imagine.
Correct. Lumos does not pick up on anything that's obvious, let's say.
Okay. This one?
It seems safe. Oh, Disco stepped out. You take my chance. Be right back.
Okay.
Okay. We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
These two in front of her?
Both of those seem pretty safe.
This one.
And that one seems safe. And
Can I do my... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I will say, as you kind of start looking into this next room, this room does look less worked. Therefore, a lot of it looks a lot more like natural, more hewn, in a way that you feel like there wouldn't be any way to have any sort of pit traps in here without making it look rather obvious.
Can I still do my own perception check as she peers into this room?
Sure.
Okay.
Say Lumos might be like over here next to
yeah,
one of the stones.
He's totally distracted by the gemstones in there.
Lumos like has one in its little hands. He's like rotating it with his just big eyes. Just like lamp. Mother, I have lamp.
This is like, Lumos, stop, focus. She's got an 11 for perception.
All right. You don't see anything in here either.
Okay. She's gonna wait till everybody is close to her to move the bonfire into this room.
I hope you don't mind, Spice, but I kind of bumped you up with the others.
Oh, that's fine, yeah. It's
Okay.
sometimes hard for me to...
Yeah.
Can
It's
you put you put the bonfire, the boon fire right here?
Oh, which way? Or which side?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Boof.
The boon fire.
Boof.
Okay. She is going to continuously tap. Yeah, she's going to continuously tap. I do want to make an investigation on those. Just a quick glance at the stones to see what he is holding.
Okay. You can use investigation, though I would say it'd be easier if you had, if you used Arcana.
Okay. I'll use Arcana then.
And Milton, with your alchemy background, I'll say you can either also do a either an investigation or an Arcana check, and if you're proficient in both the alchemy tools and either the investigation or the Arcana, then you can do this roll with advantage.
Okay. Which I'm only good with investigation. I don't have Arcana.
Okay, but are you proficient in investigation?
Yes, I'm proficient in investigation.
All right, go ahead. Roll investigation with advantage.
Okay.
So
Come on,
12.
Roll up.
Good.
Roll up.
Roll up.
My hold on. My sheet's acting funky.
Yeah.
I can't scroll up on my sheet.
That's weird.
What's going on? Hold on. Yeah, I know. Okay. You said with advantage. How bad is it? Oh, 21.
21.
Nice.
Pearl, with your Arcana check, you know that this is some of these stones are there are a few of these stones that are like utilized. They're not found at your grove, but like, a few people have like brought some of these stones over, and they're sometimes useful in very minor like illumination sort of like crafts.
Okay.
But you, Dr. Milton, you're aware that this is a raw form of like an illumination stone. It's called such as because if you mix it with certain other compounds, it will glow. It'll essentially be like a self-resetting glow stick.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
We can use that.
it'll like usually what they do is like they put the stone in a vial that has another solution in it, and you just mix it it's like you shake it, and as it shake it, it activates the illumination stone. It provides light for so many hours before it runs out, and then it just has to like just give it more time for the chemical reactions to reset in a way that it can be reused again later.
Would be handy, Milton.
I would definitely like to get some of those stones.
All right. Would you like to use this one of these handily placed pickaxes to try to?
That's
All of this seems very convenient.
How convenient.
Oh.
I'm staying at the ready. I don't trust this for a second.
Lumos is gonna grab one of the stones and put it in his mama's pocket before he leaves his room.
Yeah.
One second.
Yes.
I need to roll a control, because are they shiny?
Yeah. With the presence of the bonfire in here, it definitely does reflect some really pretty light.
Okay, low roll means I have less control. Oh, I have so much control. I am holding on to Pearl, I am focusing on Pearl, and I'm not looking at the shiny rocks.
You see Lumos like flaps onto Pearl, and then you see he has a big Lumos stone, and he's just like rolling it, and then he like tucks it into one of her pockets. And like does a little happy chirp.
Yeah. If you in your inventory, if you want to put small illuminate stone.
Yeah.
Milton, if you want to go ahead and make a athletics check for me, as you use the pickaxe to get like a little more
how yeah.
More
How
of a-
big of a chunk could I get?
We'll find out with your roll. A 21. You get a big chunk, and it like this is something like you could feasibly make like multiple vials out of this large chunk, or a larger light, depending on. But yeah, if you want to, it'd be like a few pounds, like heavy sort of chunk. If you want to put in your inventory a large illuminate stone.
Okay. Something
Could
more
I?
important.
Mine. This is like home to me. You know.
Uh-huh.
Could I get some kind of nostalgia bonus because of my upbringing?
I was going.
yearn for the mines.
Oh God. Yeah, I was gonna say if you had shown any interest, I will let you do an athletics check with advantage because of your background. You
Athletics.
step in here and the smell of this place, it shifts from baby.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
no.
You like the
bummer.
the smell of the earth here shifts from old musty tomb to like freshly broken stone you smell, and you start getting like flashbacks of back when you still had your eyesight. You instinctively go over to to one of the pickaxes and you lift it up. You feel the weight of it. It's pretty old, and it's a little more primitive than like what you had, but you're holding it and like no, yeah, this is a good tool. This is useful. You pick up your pickaxe, you slam it down onto the ground. Memories rushing back, and then almost immediately, the pickaxe feels a lot lighter. As unfortunately, the age of the pickaxe, the head of it breaks off.
Wolf,
But
you have inspiration.
actually, if you want to use your heroic inspiration,
I would absolutely.
do it. This would be one additional roll, not with advantage, but
Okay, just with automatic.
yes. Since you are re-rolling. Okay. You swing the pickaxe. It still breaks, unfortunately. However, while the tool is old and like the handle is a bit rotted and unfortunately gives, your aim was true. And as you kind of reach over and kind of feel over at some of the stone you broke, you can add into your inventory 2 small illuminate stones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Could be useful. There could also it could also be a potential of other unknown alchemical properties. Who knows? Or you could just sell it.
Lumos is gonna go into the next room and do another check.
Alright. Go ahead, roll a check for me.
Perception. 18.
18.
He's very happy that he got a shiny stone.
Like, mother, I have lamp.
Mother, there's a stone. Mother.
As Lumos comes in here, you notice that looks like a large, fairly empty antechamber. One with a what looks like to be an almost, not necessarily a regal, but a more important throne or chair or something. And within it, you do, it's sitting on the stone, you do see a familiar, deathly blue-skinned corpse sitting on the throne.
She's gonna let everybody know another, oh, wait, no. Lumos is gonna come back. Do a little chirp noise that indicates, like, there's something. You found something. She's going to peer in. Is it already illuminated? Is it lit up?
Strangely
by
enough,
the stones, or
strangely enough, there are candles in here that are already lit. There's a dim light in here.
okay? Well, she's gonna let know that he might have found something, and if it looks lit, she's gonna use her axe that she got. She's gonna tap this stone in front of Victor.
The floor is nice and safe. I will let you know, with limos flying in there and kind of flying back out, did not seem to disturb the corpse. But as you kind of look back in this larger chamber with the gems, You would feel confident that you would be able to take another short rest in here if you so needed to.
This is the DM letting us know.
I'm going to take that because I'm down some hit
Yeah,
points.
I need
so
it.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll do another short rest. Loomis will keep watch and kind of guard the door in case anything starts to move.
Yeah. This is certainly the empty small room before a very important looking door.
Okay.
I guess then during this short rest, Spice will then go towards the shiny rocks.
Ooh, shiny rock.
And she will try her best to mine.
All right. If you also want to try to mine, go ahead and make an athletics roll for me.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna do very well.
For. Oh no! Wait. That was the short rest.
11.
11. Yeah. You've worked with like farm tools before. An axe is somewhat similar, but still pretty different. Or a pickaxe is at least. You kind of hold on to it and you swing it like it's a wood axe instead. And you're not able to, with your smaller stature, not able to dig as deep as you think you could have. But you can also add 2 small illuminate stones into your inventory.
Okay.
What did I hit incorrectly for the short rest?
I don't know. Let me look at your sheet.
If you do short rest.
Oh, it doesn't show how many hit die. I'll move this over. Oh, yeah, for whatever reason it shows that you don't have any like hit die in your...
Like mine did.
Yeah, I think mine does the same. I don't know why.
Do you remember how many hit die you used before? Your previous...
No idea.
No idea. I'll say for now that won't be a problem. That'll be something that we can I'll put it in my notes to fix hit die.
In West Philadelphia.
But I will say you have up, just for this one time, you have up to 4 hit die that you can use to heal yourself.
They're D8s.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's a D8 for a rogue.
So I would roll 4 d8s.
You
Up to
don't
4.
have to spend all 4. It is a limited resource, but it is equal to your level. You can roll 1 d8, add your Constitution modifier, which is a +2 for you. If you roll the d8,
So 5
yes, you can.
and
Put-
8.
All right, then you heal yourself for 5, and then heal yourself for 8.
Perfect.
All right, yeah, you're just 1 down from your max, which is perfect. All Does anyone else need any help with their short rest? Any healing? Any, like, double checking to see what else you gain back on short rests?
I'm
Nope.
surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am also good.
Sweet. Well, after sitting for about an hour, just kind of taking a breather, keeping an ear out for any other stone beetles, any giant stone beetles. There is a couple of times, like a lone, like normal-sized stone beetle will just been kind of crawling around on the ground, but no swarms, nothing dangerous.
Does Spice shudder at the stone beetle crawling?
Yeah, she does not like the stone beetles that are bigger than her.
It's like, God, what do they feed these stone beetles?
And how do I get some? I guess they don't eat potatoes.
No, the small ones are the ones that don't eat potatoes. It's the big ones that grow up big and strong because they eat all their vegetables.
Okay,
Or-
Mom.
Or animals.
Just because I didn't eat my broccoli that one time, Mom, you can be quiet.
Yes, and look at how short you are.
I'm the same height as normal gnomes.
Mm-hmm. But if you
I
ate
mean,
your broccoli, you could be
with,
taller.
With that being the case, is she really your mom if she's saying that, like, you're too short?
You're not a part of this. Go away.
My mom told you to go away.
Dissonant whispers.
well.
Cast. On Milton. Alright.
Alright.
Are there any other preparations before you venture into this very important looking room?
Are these doors closed or are they open? No,
I-
Loomis just went through them, so they have to be open.
Yeah, there is no door. It is just an archway of stones.
You know, I
See?
don't think this is important. I think we should leave.
Mm.
Hmm.
I think the stones were the important thing that we came here
Yeah.
for.
Not whatever is in this important looking room.
Did Lumos pick up on any traps?
Lumos did not see any traps. It
And
seems
you
as
said-
if, since you've gotten like this far into the caverns, the traps
Seems okay.
earlier on would have been it. Yusu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll look at Jim and Victor.
All right.
No
You wanna
one-
just roll in there, or
I guess so. There's another Draugr looking guy on the throne.
maybe
Or
we
I don't
can
know
move
Yeah.
quietly.
Can we try to sneak past this room? I guess.
Sure. Whoever wants to sneak, go ahead, roll stealth.
I'm just gonna roll stealth getting into this room, and I'm gonna look at this Draugr person on the
I'm
throne.
bad at stealth.
I am staying
I
near
am good.
Pearl, so I guess I will also stealth.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna do it.
If Victor wants to stay in the back to maximize the rest of the party's chances.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
15.
You have hooves for feet, right, Pearl?
No,
You don't? Okay, sorry.
no.
I can remember if
Maybe
tiefling...
her horns. Maybe her horns kind of accidentally brushed up on the stone and made a scrape sound when she turned towards Victor.
Maybe. How far were you planning on getting into the room?
I'm just gonna go here, and I want to stare at the person on the throne
Okay.
to see if they were doing any
Menacingly.
movement. Cautiously,
As you kind
looking
of
for any movement.
as you stepped in and looked over, no movement. still as a corpse.
Does it look like it has a key or anything dangling off its chest?
It's kind of hard to see at this distance.
Go and send Lumos to look at it closer then.
Sending Lumos in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Lumos get a little closer to the guy stealthily. And
go ahead and roll stealth for Lumos.
Okay. Beep beep beep. Nope, wrong sheet. Stealth, where are you? 10.
10? Alright.
Gonna look over the body closer. 10!
Lumos kind of flies on over, like lands on the arm of this like really old looking stone throne. Kind of looking around. Nothing really happens.
Okay.
And Lumos doesn't really see anything other than it has its. Looks like this guy was like interred with his armor, but that's kind of it.
Okay, Pearl's gonna whisper to the group, I think it's good. And she's gonna send Lumos to the next room to scout ahead.
Alright. As Lumos goes ahead, go ahead and make another perception check for Lumos.
Okay. Can I look through Lumos's eyes so that way I can directly see any?
Sure.
Okay,
I will hold on to Pearl as he does that.
Yeah, I'll grab Spice's hand before I do that, and I'll look into Lumos's eyes. 13.
13, alright. As Lumos kind of flies around, flies right in here, you are more than certain that you found what you were looking for.
Okay.
Dark red liquid pools in a lower end of this cavern. Dark red liquid. What is probably the blood from the stone that the falcons had asked you to retrieve.
Okay, I found the blood, and Lumos is gonna go back to her, and she's gonna get her vision and hearing back, but she will be like, I found the blood. Lumos will just stay in here.
Oh.
And she's going to let whoever has the thing to collect it, she'll let them know. And she's gonna keep an eye on this guy while the person.
We just need a vial?
They
give us something to collect it in?
I thought they gave someone something.
Yes, you might have not been. I think you had to step away, but yeah, you were given it looked like a large, like gallon, like a gallon milk-sized container that has it's made of that same like cast iron that the hearth is. However,
okay.
Yeah, on the inside there was a glass blown like metal vial that had a functioning, almost like a very similar to what you in your medical profession uses, like a very large plunger. Looks like you would like put the bottom of this receptacle in the blood of the stone and then pull on it and it'll like draw it up.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, since I've got it, I'll do it. And I rolled a 15 on my stealth, so I should be able to just,
Okay.
Go.
You get right there, if you would be ever so kind to pause, as a quick arcane flash of light fills the eye of the Cairn Draugr. It seems as if they kind of knew you were there and they were waiting for you just to get a little closer. Because unfortunately, as a group, it didn't roll so hot.
Yeah.
As I'll move this one there. There is that flash of light as it creaks. An old rusted metal shifts on stone as it stands up, looks at you, looks at the three of you in this room now, and just raises its axe and points at Milton, the one who got the farthest in. Before you start hearing other shifting as what seemed to be discarded armor also begins to move.
Oh.
If you all be ever so kind to roll initiative, and it's just an
Only for you.
automatic, not advantage or disadvantage. You
Okay.
both kind of knew that each other were there.
What is the problem with my initiative lately?
Let's go.
I got an
Everyone.
8.
Like, can I not like roll higher than a 5?
No.
My perception has
hard
not been on point.
Yeah, been hard capped. Deepest apologies.
I think you rolled your initiative for Lumos instead of yourself.
I rolled initiative for Pearl. I got an 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
For some reason, the icon is
Oh,
the Lumos one.
Oh, it is.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Just take
because
that out. He's in this room.
yeah. Okay, yeah. If he's not being there.
No.
Yeah.
None unless it's things get dire.
Yeah. So what might have happened was you still had Lumos selected when you clicked on your initiative.
Oh.
It's alright. We can put you back. Go ahead, roll these people. These very important guardians. I will add you back onto the turn. You said you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Alright. I believe that is everyone. Let's go ahead and get you all sorted. But yeah, fortunately, there is still enough dim light in here that Milton, you can see. Jim, you hear the moving and grooving of an old corpse in the next room. How would you like to
Again?
react?
Box shotgun.
It's that one scene from Hot Fuzz. You just start like loading your slide shotgun or your slide grape gun, just shaking your head like shame.
Shame I gotta do it to you. Ooh. There's a couple options here.
Uh-huh. Also, I think if you go against, I keep forgetting, but I think you're since you're an assassin, I think it's your assassinate feature might do something against something that hasn't taken their turn yet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, I have advantage on initiative rolls. I forgot about that.
Oh, well,
I need to be setting that.
well, good news.
But
You have
Good news.
already first.
Have the best. Okay.
Yes.
Can I? How many? Or well, No, I don't even need steady aim though. That's the thing.
At least for this first run. You can literally just run up, shoot them, and...
So, how many feet of movement do I have again?
As a human, I believe it's 30.
Okay, so I could move like... Milton! Get down! I'll protect you! And then I'm gonna shoot him with my grape gun.
Alright. You shoot with advantage, and if you hit, you also get your sneak attack. Hilarious. A rogue with a shotgun dealing sneak attack.
An assassin rogue
Yes.
with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Assassin rogue with a shotgun walks into a bar. Ah.
A 16. Ooh. I don't know. It's pretty close. I'm gonna have to consult the texts. No, yeah, that hits him.
Text! Be damned!
Yep. 14 damage. That did not add sneak attack.
Oh shit.
How
Oops.
dare you?
Forgot to select that, my bad.
You're
I
good.
just...
You just roll your 2d6.
Yeah. Just do that.
So a total of 20.
And then I think, actually, well, hold on. If your sneak attack hits any target during that round, the target takes extra damage of the weapon's type equal to your rogue level.
Oh. So another
4?
4 damage. So 24.
Beautiful.
All right.
Get down, Milton!
Well down. Get down. Blam. A good chunk out of this Karen Draugr. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Don't want to bonus action hide and just like lay down on the floor, pretend that they don't see you.
Actually, that might be a better idea. Milton, I'm getting down!
Okay, so I was joking because I think there has to be some actual way for you to attempt to hide.
Well, I have 5 more feet of movement.
Well, wait a minute.
Hide behind Milton.
What about right here?
Oh, you could
Ooh.
use the pills as cover.
I would allow you to try to hide. Let's see. Hide. Let me just double check. Because you can't. You can bonus action hide, right?
Yes.
Jim? Oh, okay.
Or, well, yeah, my cunning action.
Yes. Okay.
Take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. Dash, disengage, or hide.
While you're heavily obscured or behind 3. Okay. Yeah. You said you were gonna move like right here to get behind the.
Mhm.
All right. Go there. I'll say that is enough cover for you to attempt to conceal yourself. Go ahead, roll a stealth check. The DC is 15 for hide. Oh, it has the DC baked into the action itself.
Oops.
So with a
Probably not with advantage.
right,
So a 12 does not hide me.
correct.
Bummer.
You're like, like cover me, Milton. I'm gonna hide. And then it kind of, as you like get behind the pillar, you start to think to yourself, well, wait a minute. I ran in here and shot them with a grape gun. might be a little difficult to hide after doing something like that.
It could have worked.
It could have worked. But it's now this animated armor's turn, using old primordial magics to keep it to reanimate just the armor, no person, but something to help defend this ancient resting place. The Cairn animated armor will just double checking. It's gonna go after the closest creature. I'm sorry, Spoice.
No.
But this hollow suit of armor that seems to almost like some of its pieces just kind of floating in place along like its helmet, just kind of held aloft by old arcane magics, goes up to you, and it just swings its arm to try to slam you. And it gets 2 of these attacks, so
Oh no.
that's 7
Misses.
and a 21.
Oof.
Hit.
Right. You take, ooh, I think it rolled max for damage. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yay.
It just goes up and like intruder without speaking it, and just smacks you around. That being said, Spice, it is your turn. And Victor, you'll be up after Spice. You okay, Spice?
Hello?
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 Okay. Discord's being weird on my phone.
Understandable.
What were you saying?
It
your
is now
turn.
your turn.
Okay.
After the animated R hits you, it is now your turn to respond.
Okay, well, I was gonna do something, but now this is gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
Have to adapt.
Can you misty step out of there?
That's kind of my thought process.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action. Actually, because I can do a leveled spell and a cantrip, right?
Correct. As long as one's a bonus and one is a full action.
Yes, and Misty Step is a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna first do Primal Savagery.
Ooh.
That
That 20 hits. She becomes savagely primal. Ooh, and that's
Yes, I
max
get some-
damage.
We're just doing max damage back and forth.
On God.
Let me double check. I don't think it does not. It has a high AC, but it doesn't have any resistances. So that definitely hits. Oh,
So
that's 14. Okay. What does this primal savage look like?
so my teeth and my fingernails grow to get very animalistic, and I like to imagine kind of like evil hamster like. Spice is looking a little evil hamster.
Wow.
After you make the attack, so I return back to normal. And then I'm gonna Misty Step to behind Victor.
Oh yeah, and
And
that
just go-
does. I'm sorry. It was saying custom damage. I was just double checking. You do acid damage with primal savagery.
Yeah. So as I'm Misty Stepping, if Victor looks to his side, you see like little hamster claws and teeth coming back to normal. Like, there's bad guys in there.
I can hear.
I'm gonna stay out here. You guys, you go have fun. Go fight good.
Pat, pat.
Exactly.
All right. It's Victor's turn.
Yeah.
Victor. All right. And
With
as
a reassuring pat.
Exactly. The pat gives inspiration.
also, Pearl, you're up next. So if you want to get prepared,
Oh.
when it
Okay.
does come to your turn.
I was prepared and then you attacked me.
It happens.
Victory's gonna run in, come over here, and try to hit the guy on the throne.
I've noticed a lot of my enemies are just rolling really low on initiative.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Must
You're
suck,
not the
huh?
only one.
Yeah.
That's a 24 hit.
A 24 does in fact hit the Cairn Draugr.
Okay, and I'm gonna try to do a menacing attack, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
Ooh. We save. 8.
Does not pass. He is now frightened.
Let me double check something.
Uh-oh.
As you do, how do you try to menace this Cairn Draugr?
I feel like it's just the veracity that Victor like sprints into the room and uses the momentum for the hit. And he yells out something in Elvish as he's doing it.
Okay. As you do this, you're screaming out. It's worked before, like a very demoralizing maneuver against other soldiers, especially if you catch them off guard. As you do this, you yell and you stab your halberd into the Cairn Draugr. It looks down at the blade that you have it like slashed into it. It slowly looks up at you, the grimace, and this is where you notice that it is, or this is where you pick up that it is immune to the frightened condition.
Alright. Well, let's roll the damage for this.
Yeah, still get the damage, which is good.
Mm-hmm. So 9 on that, plus a d8. So it's 15.
All right, 15 slashing damage.
And I'm gonna burn my action surge to attack him again.
Whoa! Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. 11?
Ooh. Unfortunately, 11 does not hit.
Damn. Alright. And then, it's action surge, eat my bonus action.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so, yeah.
I think it's
Okay, cool.
those free action, like it just do.
You just do. Alright, then I'll turn around and use my bonus action to hit the animated armor next to me with the butt of the weapon.
But
18.
18 just hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. It is now. Well, it's not
Right.
bloodied since it's just like animated armor, but it's
Dented.
Oh yeah, it's pretty heavily dented now. Between the chipmunk attack and your pommel, it's pretty bent up. All right,
That'll be my turn.
All right. It's now the other animated armor's turn. It's going to. You hear the clank, 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 clank of this hollow armor approaching you, Jim. As you're like, yep, hiding didn't help. It's going to do 2 slam attacks against you, Jim. Does a 22 hit?
Does it?
I know. I'm sorry.
Why are
It's
you
just
being
fun.
redundant?
It's just fun. You take 5.
Second doesn't. Oh, never mind. Did 1. Only 1.
Yeah, that was 1 hit. But you take 5 backhand damage. Does
a strong slap.
Does the 12 miss?
12 misses.
All right. Gets good 1 strong backhand on you, and as it tries to like swing around again, you're able to like use the bit of the cover of the fallen pillar to protect thyself. Pearl.
I'm gonna put create bonfire right underneath the animated armor guy. He needs to make a dex save.
All right. As that goes boof, we go dex save. 12.
Fail. Fails. So
Failure.
they take 10 fire damage.
Oof.
Until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed dexterity saving throw or take fire damage. A creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time or ends its turn there. So if it ends its turn there or starts there, it takes fire damage.
Well, if it moves into the space or it ends its turn there.
Yes. But I mean, she's putting it underneath him.
Right, right.
So if he moves out of it and then goes back into it, or if it ends its turn in the flame, you
Correct.
take fire damage.
Correct. That's right. Right. Yeah, you see a bunch. You see some of the old leather and like the cobwebs and other bits of flammable materials on it quickly light up. It is looking rough, but it's not down yet.
And she let Victor know, don't step in that area. You will be on fire.
As there's an active fire, she is like, don't step in it.
Like, I got it.
Milton,
Oh, it's my turn?
it's your turn. I had
Okay.
forgotten that if an enemy and an ally have like the same turn initiative, I try to put the allies ahead.
Okay. Well, I see this, right?
Yeah, you're able to see
Okay.
all of this.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. My luck with damage right now has been jack shit. So I am going to use the disengage action.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go ahead and fill up the syringe thing.
Okay. You'll need to get at least 5 more feet before you're close enough.
That I'm aware.
Okay.
But my disengage would only let me
Right.
move 30 anyways.
Gotcha.
And I didn't want to dash because I didn't want to give him an opportunity of attack.
Gotcha. That's
Even
fair.
though he might miss, I don't want to risk it.
Understood. That's your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright. It is now the Karen Draugur's turn. Get prepped, Jim. It will be your
Prep.
turn next. You know, just have an idea of what you're doing. But after Yeah, after Victor gave him the old stabby stab, the Cairngorger is going to ready his ancient axe. But not before gazing upon Victor.
Ooh,
Oh.
essentially.
Oh.
You can't really tell,
Uh-huh.
unfortunately.
You did
Roll insight.
technically penetrate with your blade.
Mhm.
Let's see. You feel this creeping fear as this unsettledness as the Cairngorger turns its gaze upon you. You have actually, you know what, let me double check the sheet one more time. Does not require concentration. It's just under one of the effects of the bestow curse spell. Okay. So yeah, it just happens. He'll gaze upon you, and you now have. While you don't have the fear condition, you do have disadvantage on attack rolls against the Cairngorger now, as it kind of understood what you're going for and says, "Hey, check this shit out," and straight up curses you. It gets closer to you, and it's going to make 2 ancient axe attacks at you.
Alright.
10.
Does not hit.
Does a 16 hit?
It does not.
How dare you? But yeah.
And I would like to use my reaction to repost.
Ooh, do it.
Alright. When a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you take your action and expend 1 superior to make a melee attack roll at the creature with a weapon. It hits at the D8. So this is with disadvantage though, right?
Yes, you are attacking it.
14?
14 still hits.
Nice.
Nice.
The Cairngorger, while it's wearing similar armor to the animated armor, it's not. It doesn't have the helmet, which would give it that superior bonus.
Ooh.
Oh goodness, 18 in total.
Yep.
All right.
I ain't afraid of you.
In response. All right.
Good one.
Jim.
All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus disengage action to rush up here, and then at that point, I am going to. Where is my? Use sneak attack and fire the great gun at this boy.
All right. Yeah, you have an ally that's next to it, so you would get the sneak attack damage. Go ahead, roll an attack. 17. You fire the grape gun, and it goes and it shoots into one of the larger holes of the armor. You hear the pellets bouncing around in the armor before they finally settle and start dropping near the bottom. Unfortunately, though, you do no damage. 17 is a miss.
What?
It has an AC of 18.
God damn it! Oh man.
It is on
Shame.
death's door. like for what damage it did get, it didn't seem to be able to handle that sort of damage. But it's getting past its large AC. Alternatively, effects that do like saving
Doesn't
throws.
the grape gun
different.
have a graze ability when you miss?
Oh, that is, I do believe, anything that has the grape quality, the grape quality, does change its mastery to. Do you have mastery with your grape gun? Or with a, it would be rifle. It is technically a rifle that shoots shot.
It does not look like I have it checked, so no.
Okay. That's a good thing to look out for. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer.
I think you can switch them around during a longer rest. I mean, that could be something you could look into. If you have, if rogues give you the
Ability to do such. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, we can look into it. Just to double check. Spice. Or,
Okay.
that was all of your turn, right, Jim?
Yes.
Okay.
That was.
Yes, Spice.
Okay. If I go here, who can I see?
You can see everyone. You can see this armor that's right here that gave you the punch earlier. You can see the Kerndrager that is currently 1v1ing Victor. And then you see another armor far on the other side with Milton like running into this room.
But this guy put the hex on Victor.
Yes.
Yes.
Or curse.
Yeah,
Well, then
more technically, it was a curse, yes.
I'm gonna put a hex on that guy.
What the
Yep.
hell? And if I remember correctly, there is like no save or anything. It just happens, correct?
Yep,
Hex?
he has disadvantage on, I'm gonna do wisdom.
Ooh. On wisdom checks and saving throws?
The target has disadvantage on an ability check that you make with the ability.
Okay, so it's just the ability checks. I can double check Hex.
Yeah, because if it's not saving throws,
you deal extra necrotic damage against the target whenever you hit with attack roll. You also choose one ability when you cast a spell and the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with a chosen ability. Okay.
okay.
So yeah, it doesn't affect its attacks or saving throws, but you also do extra necrotic damage. whenever you hit it.
Yep. Okay. Then I'll do strength just in case.
Okay. Yeah.
Just in case it tries to do some grappling or anything like that.
Yeah. Or if anyone tries to do some grappling against it as well.
Exactly.
That'll work.
And that is an bonus action. So my action's still freed up to do
Correct.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
So let me go back to my 2024. And I'm doing the one I hexed. I don't think that hits.
Unfortunately, it does not. While you feel
Okay.
your warlock
Can't
magic.
you use your inspiration?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Do it. Do it.
Let's see. I keep clicking on the old character sheet.
No.
No.
So many double numbers.
Yeah.
That
But I'm
just
gonna
seems
go-
like a statistical anomaly right there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell Shadow, he's weaker to strength now! Get him!
Like, what does that mean?
He's not as strong now!
Nice. Does your hex look different or have like a unique quality to it when you cast it?
I would say maybe like a little orange glow to it, go around him now.
And in addition to the suspiciously lit candles around him, he now has a strange little orange glow that seemed to be like attaching to what's left of his muscles.
Exactly.
Neat.
Maybe a few roots growing around him. Growing around his muscles.
Nice. All right. It is now. Did you have any movement that you wanted to do?
After that movement, I am going to move back out of the room.
Gotcha.
Do, do, do.
Do. All right. It is this animated armor's turn. That's not doing so hot.
Because he's literally hot with fire.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me that. He's gonna step out of the fire. You see some of the greaves and the boots, the metal boots, are like slightly orange with the heat. But since it had to move, it's a little upsetty that Jim shot at it. Like, how dare you? He's gonna attempt to give you knock you a boot. 14.
Does not hit.
And 14 does not. It's maybe a bit of the softened metal from the heat is like causing it to stumble a bit as it's like trying to hit you, but it's like swinging wide and it's certainly like telegraphing its moves unintentionally, so you have plenty of time to zip and dodge out of the way like the rogue you are. Victor.
Yes.
'Tis you.
I would like to finish off this armor next to me.
You may certainly try.
I will try. Ha! Oh wait, I shouldn't have advantage or disadvantage anymore against that one.
Yeah.
So 14.
14 is a miss. You hit it, and it dings pretty pretty loudly, but it's still standing.
All right, I'll use my bonus action for a pommel strike.
Unfortunately, another fumble for the pommel strike.
Yeah, not doing so hot with that today.
Yeah.
We can't really go anywhere, so I guess that's it for me.
All right. Milton, you're like
Yepper.
straight up running into that other room, the room that this animated armor was created to protect. Poof, poof, poof. You hear what sounds like a bunch of empty, like aluminum cans rushing up right behind you. And it's going to attempt to make a couple slam attacks against you. you hear it coming, and as it swings its arm around, you duck just in time to miss both of its arms.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So you said that slam, is it just trying to slam down, or is it trying to like body check me?
It's like slamming down. It's like using its like forearms and fists more than anything.
Okay. So it's not like I can use a reaction to try and trip it up.
If you have a reaction that can mechanically like trip them up or make them prone, like why not?
Hold on.
I'm not aware if you've got a special reaction like that, but I'm open to be proven wrong.
Hold on. I just wanted to see what Let me just check game features. Okay. With fewer features and spells that grant you.
Yeah, and heads up, Pearl, you're next in turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't. Oh. Nah, I got nothing.
Don't got it? All right.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's fair. Hey, it's good to check. It attempts to, and it does not. Pearl, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move here. I'm going to put another bonfire under the armor guy that's going after Milton.
This one now. Okay, and you drop the other bonfire?
Yep.
Alright, and he has to make a dex save?
Yep.
Milton, like, you hear this armor come up behind you. You quickly, like, move out of the way. And then all of a sudden, a intense and bright heat just flares up directly behind you. Engulfing. 13.
It fails. Nope, it fails.
Alright.
Seven fire damage.
Not bad. And again, it's like burning away, like seems like centuries old dust and cobwebs.
Can I actually use my full movement? I was only 25, so she's gonna move one up, so that way it's cornered and can't back out of the space. And that will be her turn.
Good point. Mr. Milton.
Okay. It's just animated armor, right?
From what you can tell, yeah. There's no body within it.
Okay. Well, no, the reason why I ask is, can I use an athletics to just kind of like tuck it into this?
Chuck, what?
The armor.
Let me check something. Just double checking what a grapple. You would have to grapple it at least first, and then it would be forced movement. Grapple can drag or carry you when it moves, but every foot movement costs one extra foot. Unless you are tiny or 2 or more sizes smaller than it. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. For your action, you can attempt to grapple it.
Okay.
Now, Pearl has like lit a bonfire underneath it. So you could just try to...
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. She lit a fire underneath it, and if it stays in that fire, it's going to keep taking fire damage as long as it doesn't move in there. As long as it doesn't move out, it'll keep taking fire damage at the end of its turn.
Yeah. Also,
There's a fire. And she's like, she has her red hand that's glowing.
Also, I didn't quite pick this up before when reading the grappling rules, but you can grapple one creature with one hand, so if it ever comes up, you can grapple 2 people with both of your hands, as long as the hand is free. Like, no weapon or anything, but yeah.
Okay, I still want to try it. Just try and grapple it and then throw it into the liquid.
Alright. So yeah, you're gonna need to make a...
Athletics.
I think so. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Creature. Oh yeah. Typically made by unarmed strikes. So you'll be making... Okay, so yeah, it's not a skill check. It is an unarmed strike, and if you hit it, instead of doing damage, you can say that you grapple it instead.
I'm going to roll athletics.
Unfortunately, it's not quite... Yeah, that's just how the rules are.
Okay. So, I just have to... It just says it has to hit?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration to roll with advantage.
You could roll, see if you hit, and if you don't, then use your inspiration. You don't have to spend it before you even know what you rolled the first time.
Okay, okay.
You know, just letting you know.
Alright. Alright, I'm just going to click the unarmed strike here since it does the standard thing.
Yeah. It has
Yeah, I'm going to use my...
inspiration. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with its AC, even though it is hollow, you're like trying to grab it, and your hands kind of burn a little bit with the bonfire going on. And you're not able to find purchase.
What's its AC?
18.
Jesus. Okay.
Yep. It does look like whatever damage that they can take, it can't handle a lot of that damage. It's just getting to the point where dealing that damage, or any other way of dealing damage, would do it.
You can't just hit it while it's in the fire, so that way it takes your damage and the fire damage.
I wanted to throw it into the pool. I was not expecting you to run in and go, I'm going to set this on fire!
It's fire!
Well, to be fair, what does more damage? A suspiciously red-looking pool, or a bonfire?
I mean, considering I need something fancy to, like, you know, suck it up into the thing, I was assuming that it was going to do more. I was assuming that it would do a lot of damage against it.
Well,
So,
yeah. But this is where we are. That was your action to try to grab a hold of it.
yeah.
And if that is your turn, it is now the Karen Draugur's turn. It's going to attempt to slash at you, Victor.
You can try.
That's
Okay, you did it.
Ooh, okay, so it's going to be... Oh god, that's right, it has...
I never liked those noises.
Kill my
maybe.
PC, Vivi. Do it.
Fucking do it. So that's 5 necrotic, 5 slashing, 2 necrotic, and then the max of the dice, they're both d6s, so additional 12.
Oh, that's nothing.
Don't make spicy 2 people die.
19, not even a problem.
Yeah. 19. Does a 21 also hit?
Yes, it does.
What about a total of 7?
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. It's slashing and just like going after you. It's going. Oh! It used its gaze recharge, so it has to roll again to see if it gets it back. It does not. It does not gaze upon and curse another individual this day. Jim. Jeb.
Already?
Jeb. Yep.
All right.
There's not as many enemies on the board this time, so it'll go a little quicker.
Oh boy. I think it might be best.
I mean, this guy right in front of you does not look like it's holding. It's like holding on by bare thread.
You know what? I'm gonna dagger attack.
Ooh, trust. Deep bone. What wins? Carved bone or centuries old armor? Oh, can you?
Well, definitely centuries old armor. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Your steady aim. Can you use it in conjunction with your dagger?
I thought that was strictly for guns.
Let me double check. Sometimes something can sound like one thing, but when you read into the mechanics.
Right. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna move.
Yeah, well, go for it.
All right. Sorry, I technically already rolled. Is it all right if I re-roll?
No, yeah. Just just roll another attack.
Jiminy Christmas.
We're good. 19.
Let's go.
Guess what?
Let's go.
That 19 beats its 18 AC. No roll
And
required.
it's sneak attack.
You
Well,
do.
roll anyways.
It has 1 HP. Go ahead and roll damage. 15 damage. How do you want to take care of this? How do you want to do this?
Honestly, I don't even want to slash it. I just kind of want to bonk it over the head with the butt of the knife.
Yeah, you take out your jawbone dagger. You're like getting it ready to like stab and pierce into it, but you change your mind. You flip the dagger around. You hit the helmet with the butt of your dagger. It flies off, which then immediately disanimates the rest of the armor as it just falls into place.
Excellent.
All right. Spice.
Okay, so now this one's dead.
Yes.
So I can now 5, 10, 15. I can now stand here and be safe.
Relatively, correct.
And I'm gonna try to hit this with an Eldritch Blast.
Are you hurt?
No.
I think she's
Why are
just
you so afraid? Because you're gonna get
'cause you-
slapped?
I think she's just
AC and
traumatized.
HP.
Oh.
she is a squishier. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
also-
squishy.
I'm also currently in pain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, Holly
Physically.
pain.
No. Oh no.
But I'm here.
It's okay. It'll be over soon.
But yeah, I'm very squishy, so I try to hide.
Gotcha.
And that... Oh, 12 does not hit.
12 does not, unfortunately. But you do
Okay,
have
and
your
I
hex up, so.
don't think I have anything else that's a bonus action worthy. Actually, do any of y'all look injured, or are we all looking okay?
So far, okay.
Victor's a little hurt,
Thanks.
but he's alright.
Yeah.
I'll do a healing word on Victor. Because that is a bonus
that's-
action.
True. And you used just a cantrip for your main action.
Yep. So 2d4 plus 4. You get some 8 hit points back.
Ooh, thank you.
I am glad with their design decision to buff all the healing
Yeah.
just a little bit. It's like it feels more impactful, which is nice.
And Spice will stay here and say, "Protect me, Jim."
You got it. Protector of the spice.
That's Jim's job now.
The spice must flow. All right, Victor.
So, tell me how grappling works.
All right, so let me bring this back up. I was just looking at it. So, if you want to grapple, unless you have something special, base like core rules, you use an unarmed strike against a creature. If you hit with your unarmed strike, you can either do damage, which is your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Oh, no, wait, that's... No, if you're trying to do... Wait a minute. I misread something.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah. So if you commit to an unarmed strike, if you want to do damage, then you roll attack and everything. If you want to grapple, the target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which, or it has the grappled condition. The DC for the saving throw and any attempts, and any escape attempts equals 8 plus your strength modifier and proficiency bonus.
It's another
So-
saving throw, not a check.
Correct. At least for the new rules. There's also the thing about shoving as an unarmed strike.
Okay, so what does that mean for what I tried to do?
We can resolve that after we resolve Victor's turn.
Okay.
Since we now know a little better. But yes, if you want to grapple, it is it would
So
be
they just make the save.
Yes, he have to make a save against your DC, which would be 8 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Okay. Okay, so first I am going to use my bonus action for second wind, heal myself up a little bit.
Nice.
That's 1d10 plus 4. 11.
Nice.
And then yeah, I'll try to grapple him.
I'm not
So
stuck in
8.
here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Steel cage match. So you said 8 plus strength plus proficiency.
Correct.
So that would be 14.
Alright, so he has to make he's going to attempt the strength saving throw. He has a +4 to this.
Yes.
You got him grappled.
Hit him down.
Alright. As he's grappled, he has disadvantage on anything else a disadvantage on any other attacks against any other creatures except for you, and his movement is 0. I think there's one more.
Do other creatures get advantage on him?
No.
Oh.
But you can like force move him, but for like every 5 feet you move, it'll be like you'll be like burning through 10 feet of your movement. But you can drag him.
Okay. I can
Places.
drag him around.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, can I do that this turn?
Yeah. You haven't moved yet. You have 35 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to put him more in the center of the room.
Okay, yeah. I'd say. Do you want to stay like right where you are?
Oh, it's true. I could move myself too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, so I'll say dragging him out this way would cost you. He moved 10 feet, so that would be like 20 of your movement to forcefully move him.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Milton. We're going to do a very rare retcon, since we now understand the rules a little better. Do you want to subjugate this animated armor? Would you like to force it to make a DC saving throw?
Yeah, why not?
All right. What would the DC that it would need to succeed against?
So, here's my question with that. Do I get to reuse my inspiration since we're retconning it?
I will allow it. Yes, you get your inspiration back.
So then I can make him roll with disadvantage.
Unfortunately, the new heroic inspiration, you cannot impose other creatures to have disadvantage.
Then he has to beat a 14.
All right. But yeah, it's taken like you can't like force other creatures to do disadvantage anymore, but you can roll any die, not just a d20. So it is a little flexible in that way. You said he has to make a DC save of 14?
Yep.
The animated armor is not as strong as the Cairndraugar. It only has a +2 to his strength.
Almost didn't make a difference.
Almost. Hey, so while the outcome is not the same, you do have your inspiration.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. All right. So, that was that recon. Victor is manhandling this undead Draugr. It is now the animated armor's turn. It cannot move. It cannot move through the spaces of enemies, and it's got walls on both sides. Yeah. So it's just going to try to make 2 more attacks, slam attacks against you, Milton. But it will be forced to end its turn in the bonfire.
Yes. And it's going to... When it does, it takes 9 fire damage when it does end its turn.
So the 9 does not hit you, but the 19
But the 19 does.
does. You just take 4 bludgeoning. As it finally clips you once with its like balled up fists, its gauntlets. But while it does end its turn, it is forced to stay within this roiling flame, taking another 9 damage. And I believe... Oh. It's on the verge of being bloodied, but it's not bloodied. All right, Pearl.
All right, she's going to do firebolt on it. Do I get any sort of advantage? Something?
I'm thinking if you're doing a ranged attack against something that is within melee
Oh,
range,
it would be
disadvantage. Yes.
Okay, Hellish Rebuke then, but it needs to make a dex save, but because it can't go anywhere, would it have disadvantage on its dex save?
Just a moment. Unless you have something that mechanically gives it disadvantage,
It
I would say no.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make a dex save.
And what if what spell is this again?
This is Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke is an action or is a reaction, right?
Can't I also do it as an action if I wanted? Or is it strictly only reaction?
It would strictly be only a reaction, unless it says in the spell that you can cast it as a normal action. It's usually as a response to taking damage.
Okay. I'm going to then... Yeah. See if I have a dagger. If not, then I'll just take the disadvantage with the range attack. I don't know if I have a dagger. I do have an ancient axe blade, actually. Can I just use that?
Sure.
She was using the ancient axe blade.
Yeah, why not?
So what do I roll?
Let me look up.
I guess I roll d20. Oh wait. She's gonna say, she's gonna let Melton know. Keep him in the fire. He takes damage in the fire as long as he doesn't get out of it.
Sorry, I'm trying to double check. All right. Yes, it is a simple weapon. I'm assuming. Do you have proficiency in simple weapons, or just certain weapons as a druid?
Let me see. Yes, I do have proficiency in simple weapons.
Okay, so you would be able to add your proficiency onto this. This would be a strength check with your proficiency.
Okay, I have a -1 strength, but I have a +2 proficiency. So does that make it do anything?
That means you
knock it down.
Yeah, it would knock it down. So you would just have a +1.
+1.
Yeah.
Okay. So 17, which doesn't hit.
That's correct.
Do I get another attack or no? It's an ancient axe blade.
Right.
So I don't know if I...
Additional attacks would be tied to your class, and I don't believe druids get a multi-attack.
Okay. Then... okay.
All right.
That's her turn, but she's going to stay put. Make sure it doesn't...
Gotcha. Mr. Milton.
And she yelled out to Milton what she just said.
Okay. Alright. Let me look at my actions and see what kind of damage I can do to at least, I only have one attack, so that's gonna be fun.
But you also have a gun that you are
Yeah, no. Well, like I said, yeah, no, I can shoot it. But you know what? Yeah, let's try my luck with shooting it point blank. Thank God for sharpshooter. Damn inspiration since I get back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
15, and that misses.
Yeah. You pull the trigger, but the safety mechanism like jams a little bit, and you're like, oh fuck no, and then you kind of readjust your grip on it to allow the trigger to be pulled. That brief moment, unfortunately, makes the shot go a little wide.
Yeah, but at least there is a bright side. I did not shoot Pearl.
That is correct. You are.
Was that would have happened?
To be 100% honest, probably.
I would say with the old DM, of course, he would have made you roll damage against Pearl, but nah. If it's not by the rules, although I do sometimes I fudge the rules a little bit just for fun. But no, yeah, I'm not gonna make you like shoot your shoot your girlfriend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shoot her!
Shoot, girlfriend.
You guys shush over there.
Sorry,
Shoot her!
I'm getting too many votes for the shooting, so we have to listen to chat.
Shoot her!
All right. But you
Well,
are
here's the
boxing
sad
it in.
thing. It would have made sense for me to fire at it point blank with her right behind it. Hitting her would have made sense.
I would counter argue that with your firearm training, you are very with your training, you're very aware of always like where your gun is being pointed, what might be past what you're trying to shoot. Proper safety. That's what I would chalk it up as.
I agree.
Shoot her.
It is now the Cairn Draugr's turn. You are holding on to this thing, Victor. It's upsetty spaghetti. We're gonna see if it gets his curse gaze back. Nope. But it is gonna attempt to ask you a couple questions.
Alright.
14.
Does not hit. Neither does a 12.
But yeah, you're definitely holding him in a way that's like he's swinging at you with the axe, but you're making it difficult for him. You're like twisting his body and like pushing him every time he starts to swing it in a way that it throws off his weight. Very nice, Jim.
Oh yeah?
Caleb, Jim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe I'm in an effective range for the pistol, which is... Oh no, that's 30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're in 30.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're only 15 feet away from it, so yeah, you totally...
Well wait, 30-90 is the range on it.
Yes, so...
Hey, do you
up
have the
to-
sharpshooter feat? Because the range kind of becomes null and void.
Oh. I do.
But yeah, if you got that, then yeah, your effective range is 90. But normal rules, your range is good, is like okay, is good up to 30 feet. But then the 90 feet is like the max possible range that the weapon itself can do. But it's not very accurate, so at that higher range you would have disadvantage. Unless you have the sharpshooter.
Unless sharpshooter says it.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter
Yeah.
says the long shots are fine.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're just good
yeah.
with your gun, so you know how to
Yeah,
lead your
okay,
shots
cool.
and everything.
Yeah, Jim.
Well-
We're just good.
We're just good.
Get good.
I'm gonna so this guy's grappled.
Yes, Victor is
I'm gonna
holding on to him.
shoot him with the lucky revolver. Shit. 12 probably doesn't hit.
doing the steady aim, unfortunately, just barely misses.
Damn it. That's my turn.
All right, Spice.
Okay. I am going to try another Eldritch Blast.
Elderberry.
I can't wait till we're level 5, because then I get 2 of these.
Pew 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 pew. That is unfortunately
Oh
a
my
miss.
gosh. How many
Jesus.
2s am I gonna roll?
It's like low rolls almost all night. Except for that one nat 20. But a few nat ones. Yeah.
I don't like it. Okay.
It's alright. And that's your turn?
I'll go here.
Alright. Got a few, like, self-illuminating little mushrooms at your feet. Naturally occurring.
Ooh.
Fairly common.
I'm at home here.
Yeah. Victor.
Can I still use my halberd if I'm grappling?
Is the halberd
It is two-handed.
is two-handed? It does not have like an option for one hand.
I don't believe so.
So unfortunately, while you have him grappled, you would not be able to use your halberd.
Okay. And do I still have disadvantage on him? Like, am I still cursed?
Yes, that has not dropped.
Alright. So I'm going to drop the halberd on the ground and pull out my dagger
Nice.
and try to stab him.
All right.
And, oh yeah, let me roll a second time.
12 just barely misses.
Getting into the night fight.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for me.
Alrighty. Kind of devolved into a much more up close and personal CQC sort of fight as you're just holding it with one hand and trying to stab it with the other. Animated armor is going to try to get out of the fire, so
Can't do it.
he's going to turn around and start swinging at you, Pearl, to try to get you to stop with the fire. Try to break your concentration.
Stop that. Okay. I have advantage on concentration.
21.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
So you take only 3 damage. Talk
Okay.
about rolling low. So you do have to make a constitution or a concentration check. The DC is
Check or oh, okay.
Or I think it's
Check or
save.
save?
It's a save.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, using your constitution, and because of your
16.
okay, you you make it. Use
For the spell or for whatever it's about to happen?
the spell. It was it was
Okay.
you keeping bonfire up.
Okay.
But he hits you again
Okay.
for just 4 damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw to try to concentrate.
I get advantage. 19.
19 does it.
I'm also going to do Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Oh, that's good.
So it has to make a dex save of 14.
It is not dexterous. That is a 4, so it takes the full damage, right?
Yep. So it takes 10 fire damage. And it's also going to end its turn in the bonfire.
Yeah, that's minus 10. It is now looking plenty bloodied. It ends its turn in the bonfire.
So 6 additional fire damage.
You know, tonight and last night, like when we played the other game, so many enemies have been dropping to just 1 HP. I'm going to show the ittiest of smidgest of mercy, and I'm going to say that it goes from 7 HP to 0.
Oh, so when I want it, it doesn't count, but when she wants it, oh, yes.
Yeah, there's a favorite.
Not only is there a favorite, but there's also there's like a threshold of how many times it's happening.
That you can
Like,
mentally handle
Yeah.
yourself, DM.
Yes, this is I think the 5th time I've had an enemy that you've all been fighting. I think it's 5 in a row. That's me. Like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, let's do the one to be fair. Just to be fair. Maybe the firebolt will hit it. We don't know.
Oh, do you want to keep it at
I
1
mean,
health?
to be fair, he has a point. He did ask for that yesterday. So to be fair,
All right. It's still up.
yeah,
It's like
just to 1.
pieces of it is like starting to like burn off. The little bits of leather is not holding up against this heat, but it's still up.
She's going. All right. Well, she's going to try a firebolt. See, and it's with disadvantage, but she'll see if she can still try to hit it.
All right, go ahead.
No.
You can at the top of your sheet if you need to do
What?
something that for advantage or disadvantage. I think it'll say automatic at the top of your sheet, but then you can like switch it if you need to. This is
I'm
still
okay doing it one by one,
okay. 14.
but 14 does not hit.
Unfortunately, does not hit the animated armor. It's got a hard outer shell, but a rotten, empty core. Milton.
Okay, hopefully I can shoot it.
Hopefully.
I gotta roll what, 18?
Yep. Hey!
Hey, look
You
up!
did it!
So how do you want to do this? How do you make this cinematic?
To be honest, I can't think of anything to kind of make it cinematic, to be honest, Viv.
All right. As the fire is kind of as the bonfire is roiling up underneath it, it's heating up the metal. Some of the old like rust and thinned metal bits begin to soften and creak. With the rebuke from Pearl, like just increasing the intensity of flames, it's like trying to hold itself up, but it like falls to like its knees as it's unable to keep itself standing. You see the helmet creak up as it's like looking at you, but you just put the barrel of your service revolver like right where the forehead on the helmet would be, and pull the trigger, and it disanimates.
See, you did it way better than I could have.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Ping
the DM.
pong. I just imagine like a ping pong machine or something where it just like the bells just go ding 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 until there's like no metal left whatsoever.
And this is why I'm in love with Vivi. I don't want to return my love.
Yes. I will never recognize the affection given to me by my inferiors.
Wow.
Actually, yeah, that was a little intense. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Just hurting my heart even more.
No, I do feel a little bad because saying inferior is like an elitist thing, and that's kind of giving me a bad taste.
Just call them peasants and get over with it.
You know what? I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do. Not one better, but one like off to the side. I'm gonna call you a pheasant instead.
A pheasant.
Just don't call
That's
me an
derogatory.
NPC.
Oh.
What was that?
Just don't call me an NPC.
No, you're better than that. For now.
Ooh.
Oof. Alright. It is Karen Drager's turn. It's going to attempt to get its gaze back. It does. As it does, for its bonus action, it's going to look over at you, Spice.
Hi. I haven't done much.
No, but you did hex it. So it's hoping to give in turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh no, wait. No. It bestows a curse upon you. Remind me when it becomes the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
As you feel a different sort of chill go down your spine. But it will use its action to attempt to hack away at Victor. 13?
Jim, you were supposed to protect me.
A 22.
The 22 hits. Yeah.
Alright. It's 8 slashing and 6 necrotic.
Oh boy.
Actually rolled pretty good for that one.
He did, yeah.
But that's its turn. It cannot move, and it's not trying to get out of your grapple. Jim.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Get the food out of your mouth. Gosh darn it.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
How dare you consume food during D&D?
I just got the mental image of, like, as soon as you say, how dare you consume food during D&D, just, like, in the background, like, in your apartment, you see, like, Brennan Lee Mulligan, like, reaching his head around your window with, like, this blaze of, like, no, you get to fucking snack when you're playing D&D. How dare you?
Yeah, I just angered the Brennan gods.
I'm shooting him again.
Do it. With advantage, right?
Oh wait, I should have gotten Vex before.
Vex?
Because I have that marked. Because I missed. Forgot about that.
Oh.
Alright. Anywho.
What is... doesn't Vex only work when you hit?
I don't know. Actually don't know anything about Vex.
If you hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature again before the end of your next turn. Guess what? You're 15
nice.
hits.
Oh, good.
Yep. And you get your sneak attack. So you do the 16 damage. Alright. And you have advantage without needing to use steady aim next time. Or if you had a second attack, that could also work. But yeah. Guess what? You're vexing him.
He is vexed.
Enjoy, Gay Bowser.
Gay Bowser?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know he came out of the closet. Congrats.
Yeah, he did.
Spice!
Okay, it's the beginning of my turn. What does the curse thing?
Wisdom saving throw for me. If you
What
fail...
if...
Oh, mhm.
What if I don't wanna?
You gotta. Sorry.
What happens if I fail?
You will be forced to take the dodge action on that turn.
And what do I have to beat?
Oh, it will be its DC, which its DC would be. Oh. Shoot, is it? My apologies, there was not a DC immediately set. Okay, so it would be that plus 3. DC. It's gonna be. A DC 14.
Okay, and I have advantage on this because of my gnomish cunning.
Wow.
What is your gnomus? Is it for spell effects or any?
It
Wisdom?
says advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Oh. All right. The gnome. The gnome knows.
The gnome does things.
No. Max some bugs around and can
22.
save against spells.
You succeed. You feel that shiver go down your spine. You almost feel compelled, like, not to act, just to defend yourself. But then you see Victor standing there, heroically holding on to the Draugr, and you feel your resolve strengthen.
And you know what? I'm gonna since I haven't had the best luck hitting him, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead and make him do a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
He's not a gnome. He doesn't get advantage.
He's also technically dead. So that's gonna be fun.
He is undead. All right. You said whiz save?
Yes.
It beeped him?
Just beats it.
A valiant effort.
We're both trying things, so now that's my turn.
Gotcha. Victor,
Let's stab him.
give him the old razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle.
With a knife.
A knife.
Ah.
Oh. 15. Oh, wait, you have disadvantage on him since you're still cursed.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
11.
Ah, damn.
Can I re-roll that 11 with my inspiration?
You may, yes.
Alright. Come on!
Hey!
Let's go.
Alright, roll damage.
Alright. I also want to try to disarm him. So can he make a strength save?
Oh, he most certainly can. Zipped him.
Ah, that beats it.
Ooh.
That beats it. But he does still take the extra d8.
Hey, any little
That.
bit.
And that. 10 damage.
10 damage. He's thick and hardy, but he is taking damage. Yeah, he's been bloodied for a little bit now. So, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, I forgot to indicate that this guy was dead. There we go. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Pearl, there's just one guy left.
I look at Milton. I see that he has the jug to fill up the stuff. So she's just gonna be like, give him a thumbs up, and then she's gonna go to this guy, stand in front of him. I want to do bonfire underneath him.
Alright. He gets lit. He has to make a
Yep.
dex save.
He has to make a dex save.
17.
Okay. Nothing happens because of the dex save. But
But there is a fire there. And if
And he
he's...
can't move.
the
Yeah, and he can't move.
yeah, it's just somehow not like it's a barely a fire. Like it's just a baby flames that tried to spark, but she'll just keep trying to do that. But that's her turn.
Gotcha. Milton.
Does he have
Oh.
any disadvantages on dex saves because he's grappled?
No, because I tried that with this guy that we were
Ah.
penning, and so
Well,
no.
the other guy wasn't grappled. He was just
Oh,
blocked.
well then would he have disadvantage?
I am going to double check. The grappled condition speed is 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any other target other than the grappler, and you are immovable. No,
Okay.
Okay.
no disadvantage.
Okay.
All right, Milton.
Okay. Do I do what I said I was gonna do? Refill the thing up, or try and shoot the drower?
Shoot him! Kill him!
As Victor's holding on to him and he's squirming.
Shoot her! Shoot her! Okay. Yeah, I will take a shot.
He's a bit heavy, a bit easier to hit. Fortunately. Which, where was that roll earlier? That hits.
Don't know.
8 piercing. Not bad at all.
Seems like the only thing I'm. It seems like the only thing I'm good for is like either finishing it or something. But like I can't hit to start shit.
Well, you have trouble hitting when things are made of metal, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. I can't fix that.
Yeah.
Milton and I are both waiting for level 5.
Well, do you want to move,
wish.
or you good where you are?
You know what? I will take a step here closer to this so I can try and fill the thing.
All right. It'll be an action to fill it, but once you've stepped
Yeah.
closer, make either either an intelligence history check, or just a straight,
Investigation.
or an investigation. If you're proficient with either of them, do it with advantage since there is an alchemical angle to this.
I will use my investigation because that is what I'm proficient in.
All right. Investigation with advantage.
15.
15. As you like take the shot and you're like, okay, I got the receptacle. It's got the little it's got the handle on the top, and you kind of look it over. It's pretty simple. You know how the plunger will work to kind of bring it in. You get closer and you realize that this isn't naturally occurring. Blood from the stone. You're looking at it. It's not acidic, but something about it seems familiar. The hue of it is a little off, maybe because it's in the state it is now, but you swear you've seen this fluid before. It's can't quite put your tongue on it, or your finger on it. Something about this sounds familiar. Or something about it looks familiar.
Okay.
Put
I'll
your
say.
tongue on it.
Lick it.
Hey,
No.
it might be a
I'm not
new
a
artificial.
geologist. I'm not gonna lick it.
Hey,
Lick
it
the
could be
blood.
it could be a new artificial sweetener. You don't know until you taste it.
Spice wants to taste it now.
It is now the Drago's turn. Its feeling a little. It looks like it's starting to get worn out. Don't know if it's the muscles losing its energy, if it's the old primordial magics reanimating the corpse. Of course, the dice reflect it with a natural 1.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
This.
It does like a fainting attack. It looks like it's about to attack you, and then like kind of like almost crumples in your hand. And you're like, oh, maybe it's like losing energy. Maybe we're finally about to beat it. And then its head like snaps to look at you, and there's a brief like flash of arcane energy in its eyes as it hisses out and slashes you with a critical hit.
Boy.
8.
Oh no.
These are good rolls.
These are very bad rolls.
Oh, no, yeah, true. They are bad rolls. They are impressive, but bad. Let's bring out the old phone calculator just to make sure I don't mess up. So the
How's Victor looking?
Probably unconscious.
Oh.
Oh no.
12. So yeah, that is 26 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Victor crumples to the ground.
Fuck. I got
Okay.
you.
He's
So does Spice.
Yeah.
no longer.
Spice got you.
I can do cure wounds if you want to do spare the dying Spice.
He
Yep.
sinks this ancient axe into your chest, like almost like staring you down as unconsciousness or as consciousness like fades from your eyes, Victor. You hear it say a word in primordial.
Do I recognize the word?
I was about to say, go ahead and make a flat intelligence check for me to see if you pick up what it says. Come on, do it.
It's loading the thing.
Do it, 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 do it.
Okay, you said flat intelligence?
Yes. You think it's saying the word invader with spite
Okay.
as it pulls the axe back out of Victor's chest as his grip loosens, and it turns to the 3 of you. But I think it'll step towards the smaller one. That being said, Jim.
Okay, well, time to grape gun.
Well, trying to.
And I get advantage.
You do. It's vexed. You can move around, or use your bonus action for something else. But yeah, it is vexed.
It's vexed.
Come on.
Cha-chunk. Cha-chunk.
16 hits. $21. That's a big chunk of of its countenance blasted away. It's looking pretty rough.
Is it at 1 HP as well?
It is not 1 HP. It's low, but it's not. It is fortunately not 1 HP. And I can't lie since this is being recorded, and it is showing everything that I see. So when I do click on it, it shows its health. But yeah. Do you have a bonus action, Jim?
I don't think... I do. Yeah, no. I do not.
Alright. Spice.
Get out.
Okay.
If you can.
I can't anymore, but
Fuck.
5, 10.
Just go all
15.
in. Fuck him up.
I'm gonna do healing word with my last spell slot.
Ooh. Holding out the goods for when for when it's really important. That's very good.
This is why I have it.
Very nice.
And that way he gets his turn as well.
Good point.
Where is it? There you are.
11. Very
Ooh,
nice.
almost max healing.
And
Very-
actually, since I'm a warlock, when did that be cast at 2nd level?
Oh yeah, it would be at max level.
So I get another D4?
I think so. What?
Yeah, I would get another D4.
All right, yeah, go ahead, roll another d4.
You get one more.
Attack your spies.
12.
And she's gonna put her in between. And she's gonna do her primal savagery again, since that worked last time. And since that's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm. Just the 7.
I do not have. Yep, that does not hit.
All right. Well, hey, you still did something significant in this turn, so that's good.
Yep. I can heal.
Yeah.
Give
Some
Victor
more.
the chance to beat the shit out of him.
Come on, Victor.
Victor, you're alive.
Taste
barely.
revenge.
So yeah, your vision, like, as your vision was fading moments ago, you had like just this nasty, snarling, like undead, just staring into your soul as your visions faded. But then you feel a warm pulse through your body as you regain consciousness. Your sight returns to you, and in place of a nasty cannon dogger, you see Spice looking at you.
What's the word that the healing word is?
Is it bird? Is bird the
The
word?
She probably just do something basic like heal now.
I kind of like bird though. That's kind of funny.
Or
Bird.
You
Bird's
just
the
yell
word.
bird.
Don't you know about the bird?
And then if your eyes open, she's gonna go fuck him up.
Alright. I don't have my halberd.
It is on the ground next to you, if you want to grab it.
Can I pick it up? Or would that cost an action?
Maybe a bonus action, right?
I think there's a weird object interaction. I will allow you to pick it up for free.
Thank you, Vivi. You're very kind.
Way. Praise me.
Way.
Yes.
Alright.
Praise.
He's gonna stand up shakily. And, yeah, I guess just hit him. Or no, I'm gonna move here,
Mm-hmm.
and then, with righteous conviction, try to hit him. Well,
12 does not hit the armor class.
alright.
Deepest apologies.
Pommel strike, go!
Oh
25.
god! Yes, the pommel strike finally hits.
Fuck him up.
Ooh, it's good. It's even closer. You're edging him.
Mm.
Not in the good way though.
Oh.
Like you swing around, and it like uses its own axe to almost like parry and like knock the polearm's blade away as it growls, seeing your return. But then you immediately quickly follow it up with a with a pommel strike and just like knock it in its jaw. Very nice. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Pearl.
Okay, seeing Spice going in front of Victor and putting herself in there, Pearl's not happy. She's gonna wild shape into a brown bear.
Do it.
And she's just gonna. In Primordial, would she know the word, like, if she were to say "hey," but like very aggressively, not happy "hey"? Would she know that Primordial word?
Well, it would be very basic. Make an intelligence check for me.
Well, yes.
I'll say, since it's like a very attention-grabbing sort of like hey, or the equivalent, 14 does it. So you're able
Okay.
to,
Yeah.
like get its
She's
attention.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey!" And then she's going to shape into a brown bear and she's going to attack it. Because the brown bear, if I do that claw attack, it has a prone condition if I hit it.
Yes.
So she won't do that. She's going to... I don't know. You had an icon for the bear. So I'm just going to go here.
Well, actually, if you turn into a brown bear, you're large, so you go like this.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And she's going to do her bite first.
Do it. Yeah. With its multi-attack, you get 1 bite and 1 claw. Which...
That bite does not hit.
Okay.
And then claw. Wow. 6 does not hit.
Well, you have a plus
Oh,
5, right?
I have a +5, so...
Still doesn't hit, but
3.
it's good to know.
Okay, yeah.
You become very protective mama bear, literally, and you turn into a bear, and you're like, rah, 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 rah. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my turn.
Milton,
Yep.
do you use your action to use the container?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you kneel down. You place the bottom of the receptacle like into the fluid, pulling on the plunger. It slowly fills up. As it becomes full, you like twist it, lock it in place, folds the handle back down. You now have a receptacle filled with blood from the stone.
So
Do you use your movement to enter back into the room to tell everyone how good you did?
9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I guess sneaking up behind
Victor?
Victor, I'm just gonna like stab him with a potion of healing to heal him.
Oh yeah, because potions are bonuses.
Just not a word. The anime classic where you have the shades over half of their faces when they come into view.
Yeah.
Hey, 7 hit points.
7 healing. Victor's gonna spin around with his halberd raised. He sees it's you.
Yeah, you're definitely on edge after like getting a brush with death.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, okay, thank God. Oh, it actually feels kind of good. All right. It's now the Karen Jogger's turn. Does it keep going after the small, easy to get one, or does it turn its gaze upon the big fucking bear?
Spice is looking at it angry. But
Yeah. I think, given the region, given, like, while these
Does even know
person...
what a barrel looks like?
Huh?
I would say it might, like, trigger, like, when this person was alive, like, maybe, bears were a big deal. And having a brown bear, like, all up in its face like this, probably thinks, oh, that's the biggest threat right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to try to attack you while you're in your bear. 9, I'm
Miss.
certain that's not hit. And a 10.
Miss.
God, it's not looking good for the Draugr. Jim.
Oh,
Blow him away,
yeah?
Jim.
Blow 'em
him away.
they said. But what do I blow him away with?
Fire away, fire away.
ricochet.
Steady shot, obviously applied. So
Yes, that definitely hits. Roll for damage. Let's see. Oh, same
goodbye.
same damage for its attack. How do you want to do this?
Dun, dun, dun.
It's just, I mean,
I'm giving you a gem right now.
mimic the exact same thing that happened to the last one, where I just blow a humongous chunk out of it. Heck, maybe even just like get it so perfect that it's just like a U, right at where like the collarbone is, just like the head is completely blown off.
All
It does
right.
that movie thing where the camera's behind the monster and then like
Yeah,
a hole opens up and you can see Jim staring there with a smoking barrel.
exactly.
Perfect.
Slumps down.
It falls to its knees and then falls flat on what's the remaining of its face. As calm finally enters the caverns.
Does Victor need to roll on the injury table?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
While I bring it up, go ahead. I believe it's just a roll, just a d20. That could have affected the battle, but meh.
Meh.
We'll say it was adrenaline that kept you going.
50.
If it
Yeah.
is, all right. Let's see.
Give me something bad.
Where on earth? Here, let's look at here.
Spice wants to kick the dead body, though.
Definitely. You know what? Make a flat strength check for me.
-1. 8.
An 8. I mean, you kick it good. You feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So yeah. Victor, as you, it kind of fits. You look down at that like massive cut that the Draugr inflicted upon you. You start to feel it like kind of burning as you look down at it. You have a festering wound.
Oh, that necrotic damage.
Oh yeah.
I'll do cure wounds on Victor. I'll go up and hit him with some magical cure wound. So I think that takes care of the
Oh no, yeah.
festering wound right away, right?
Oh yeah. Well, which given the magical healing that you got earlier, would have covered it.
Okay.
But
All right.
just in case you were interested in like what the mechanics were, your hit point maximum is reduced by 1 every 24 hours the wound persists. If your hit point maximum drops to 0, you die. The wound heals if you receive magical healing, which you did, or alternatively, someone can tend to the wound and make a DC 15 Wisdom Medicine check once every 24 hours. After 10 successes, the wound heals.
Big pearl.
Big bear pearl.
Just lumbering. Checking out if this is actually in the game or not. Or is this just aesthetic, this chest?
Oh, as you look around, Big Bear Pearl does find a chest.
Does it look locked?
Make an investigation check. I don't know if you'd be rolling for the bear stats or your stats.
I'll drop my wild shape forms, given that like she thinks that they're okay. I'll just do Asian.
Ha! Joke's on you. I was waiting for you to drop your bear form while I release
14.
3 more Cairndraugers. No. Oh yeah, also the curses would have faded with the death of the Cairndrauger as well. Alright. As you... Yeah, looking over the chest, it does not seem to be locked, nor does it seem to be trapped.
I'll open it.
Go ahead and roll 2d4 for me.
4.
4. As you pop this thing open, you see 400 glittering golden coins.
Did they say that we were allowed to not take anything from here?
Also, you know what? Go ahead, make a roll another d4 for me.
Does this chest look like it's very old and dusty?
Yes, it looks like it's been down here for centuries. All right, 1. Let me.
I got 2.
Oh yeah. For the table, it was 1d4 minus 1.
Oh. Ah.
Let me. Go ahead, roll a 1d100 for me.
42.
42. Oh. Along with all this like gold coins, and these are definitely like old gold coins as well. These were like they look like they were like, you know, they weren't like modern day like printed sort of gold coins. These look like they were almost handmade way back in the day. But along with the gold, you do find a very peculiar looking ruby.
Can I investigate to see if it's magical or do something on it?
Yeah. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
Yep. Trust me.
Okay, hold on. 22.
22. You are certain that this is a magical, magically infused ruby.
Oh, nice.
It will yeah, you are aware that this is a magical item that could be very useful. But you will either
Do I
need to
know
get
the
it
use?
appraised
okay.
or to get it like identified to know exactly what it does.
Okay. Alright, well, she'll put the ruby in the bag of holding. She'll also say to the group, hey, found some gold, 400 pieces, split by 5, 80 pieces each. She's definitely gonna take 80 pieces of gold from there, and then leave it up to the others if they want their fair split of the gold.
I will let you know, Pearl. Pearl doesn't know this, but if you want to go ahead and put in Ruby the War Mage into your inventory.
Ooh, those are nice.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yep. Does
All right.
everyone partake in the share of the gold?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Yeah.
So?
80. Yeah, 80 each. Because 5 of us, right? Victor's right. Yeah. So it's 80 gold pieces for everybody.
All right. You also came down here and got what you were questing out to do. I will say we won't have to roleplay you like tiptoeing through the entire thing again. You've already gone through it once. You're aware of like where the traps are and everything. So nothing new will surprise you on your way out.
Okay.
We can roleplay the wrapping up of the quest next time.
On the way out, Spice is just watching Pearl and Victor very closely.
Victor's gonna give Spice a big hug.
Big hug.
Pearl
Thank you for saving her
instantly. She zones in on this interaction.
You're not allowed to go down again, is what she'll say in the hug.
Unless.
Well, that's why I got you watching my back. Thank you. I mean it.
You're welcome. It was nothing, but don't do that again. Blood pressure can't take it. Or make sure I'm there, or Pearl. Pearl can also heal.
We got
It
3
scared me.
healers.
Is there anything around this throne that looks interesting?
Looking around, you can make an investigation check if you want.
Sure. 10.
10. You don't see anything other than what looks like to be a chalice. Looking at it, it almost... Yeah, you find a copper chalice with a little bit of like silver filigree. And there seems to be like a very old stain on the inside. It could have been used in a ritual that resulted in the Karndranger.
I should leave that then.
Yeah. Oh, charisma saving throw? Pearl, are you good?
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm trying to add the thing into the sheet.
Charisma.
Pearl, are you dying? Oh no. But yeah, we can go ahead and wrap this up. And you all level up. Just as a side.
Really?
No. Wait, what?
Let's fucking go.
Did
Yeah.
you just say just kidding?
No, say it ain't so.
No, yeah. You were... I initially planned to only level up once you reached Victor's Bastion, But I figured, well, you kind of got trapped, kind of sucked into a side mission. I'll let you level up now. You still don't have action. Technically, you should have access to your bastions when you hit level 5, but for the moment, it doesn't really make sense in the story. But you do at least get the benefits of your level up.
Okay.
Yeah. You're the best
Ooh.
DM ever.
Don't I know it? Hee hee. Hee hee. Oh ho ho ho. Alright. Well, that'll be it for today's game. I hope this was fun. Little homebrew creatures here and there. Oh, and again, beautiful maps by Chepeku. Again, I'm not sponsored. I just want to neurodivergently praise them. But yes. Well, until next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Our chat.